We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing match. Phil Niekro, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And that misses for ball one. Niekro is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is... Miami down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
First offering on its way. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone!
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Dale Murphy. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The first baseman.
This is line to left. Lofton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Too low, 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Into the box, Freddie Freeman for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8. Line drive to center field. Joyce has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. Rojas waits on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Digging in, Harold Ramirez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Changeup, called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bounce towards the second baseman. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
First offering on its way. Sandy Alcantara is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Russell Martin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's running in there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in from Joyce, and that's going to hold the runner at third. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Lofton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
In now, Chipper Jones. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First, he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And he falls behind 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Rojas ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they nearly back. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
No balls and a strike to count, and he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Throw to third, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Behind 0-2 now. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past a swing for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit hard to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
The 1-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. At the plate, Phil Niekro hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's over.
This is line to left. And that's off the left field wall. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now batting, Matt Joyce. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there. 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Ramirez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Jorge Alfaro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fouled off. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but an easy play over it. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Acuna Jr.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dale Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Joyce is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on. John Birdie will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5, John.
And it's fouled away. windup and the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. Birdie swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half. Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Phil Niekro. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. Garrett Cooper is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So digging in now, Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Miami. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ronald Acuna will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Joyce is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back.
Ready once again, Chipper Jones, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept it.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Fouled away. Now a flare out to left center. Rojas onto the grass, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Yimi Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base. Goodness. 0-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Digging in, Harold Ramirez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Got him swinging in the dirt. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jorge Alfaro becomes the first out of the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike now. Had nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
You know, if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that Sterling Sharp enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Niekro. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And stepping in is the left fielder, Kenny Lofton. Speared on the dive. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Atlanta scored 10 runs on the